Greetings and salutations. Second Star right back with more Football Manager 23, and this is our initial save, the 2022-23 season with the Tottenham Hotspur. If you like what you see, please send me a like, a subscribe, maybe a little notification, who knows, and comment down below with anything else you want to see, talk about, what have you. Stuff I'm doing right, stuff I'm doing wrong. That would be awesome. Moving on. We are top of the table at this mid-season break. The World Cup is about to start in-game and in real life, too, coincidentally. Look at that. We have a 4-point lead over Liverpool, and our only blemish on our schedule so far is the second game of the season where a free kick from the edge of the box gave us a 1-0 loss at Man City. Other than that, we've been okay. A couple draws here and there. In our Champions League group, we managed to go through the first half completely unscathed, won all of our games, and then on the return trip, some stumbles here and there, but we're still doing good. We qualified out of our group, but I'll talk about that in just a second. So we swept Marseille. Marseille ended up being, let's talk about it now. We're here. Marseille ended up qualifying right behind us with 8 points. We got 14. Napoli with only 6 points, and then Eintracht Frankfurt with a miserable showing for the number one seed. They're the number one seed in this group, and they only escaped with 4 points. A win, a loss. A win, a draw, and 4 losses in the group. And in fact, one of those ties was against us. So, good on them for showing the qualifier, that there's some fight in them. But we'll talk about that game in a minute, because there's some interesting developments that happened along the way. First off, I want to talk about this game here against Nottingham Forest. This 2-0 victory, which was scrappy victory because Ruben Loftus-Cheek decided that at 4 minutes in, he was going to get sent off with an egregiously awful tackle. Spikes up 2 feet. It was ugly. He was gone. He got an additional 2-match ban after that as well, which I was just not going to appeal. But even a man down, I didn't make any changes. I just left Sabitzer box to box. Skip is ball winning over here in the DM position. And we still dominated 66% possession, a man down the entire game. So I don't know what Nottingham Forest is doing. They're not that bad of a team. Okay, they are not bad of a team. They are solidly in last place. But still, being a man down and having 66% possession is, kind of embarrassing for Nottingham Forest. And I kind of, my heart goes out to them, at least a little bit. Okay, Richarlison with the steal. I can't tell who he took it from. He took it from Nakate and slots it in, and then Sabitzer at the 60th minute gets a free kick, and that secures us a 2-0 victory, having been a man down for what is it? What do we play? 98% of the game. So bad on Forest, but good on us. Okay, and then let's see. Here's the OM. There's 2-1 against Wolves, 1-0 against Palace. Oh, and here's that Frankfurt. They were not eliminated yet. They were playing for their very lives in this game, and they did a really good job. I don't know how they did it. Okay, I guess I kind of know how they did it. I didn't have Harry Kane in. He was having some fitness issues towards the last couple of weeks. I've been trying to make sure that I didn't ruin the World Cup for England by using up all of Harry Kane for my own nefarious purposes. But still, Frankfurt had played us tougher than any other team has played us this season. They limited us to 1 shot on target. We still had 57% possession, but and we scored a minute into the game, but it took a 90-minute Youngman's Son equalizer to save the game for us. I'm sorry, Skip got a yellow card a minute into the game. So it took a 90-minute goal to save our asses. And both of these players here were subs, kind of just like I had the 2 subs that had an assist and a score to save another game earlier. Here's another one where these two, last minute subs. I think they brought him in. I think Son came in at 68 minutes, and Sabitzer came in, I think at 83. Yeah, 68 and 83, and they combined to tie the game for us with the only real shot on goal. So that was nice. Santos Borre had a really good breakaway in the middle with a beautiful long through ball from Sao. But here's Son to Cheek to Sabitzer, and Son slots it in past the near post to save our butts in 90 minutes. So, and unfortunately that led to Eintracht Frankfurt's demise. But to pull a game out at the very end like that was gratifying to see. And it's happened a couple times where I've scored in extra time to secure a tie. I think I did it again here in Napoli. So here's a 2-0 win against Brentford in the Premiership. And then we play Napoli at home. Napoli again also playing for their lives here because they didn't want to be eliminated. A win would keep them in, a draw or a loss get them eliminated, and we drew because 89 minutes. Dacho Fofana comes in and gets the equalizer. Close game, right? Osman had a brace. Kulusevski scored early. Then Osman had the brace, and then finally this one comes in at 88 minutes. Beautiful little, knocked it right past the keeper a little bit. My last signing of the season, just about, was able to score for us. So that knocked out Napoli, and that secured us going through. So an amazing outcome, just being able to salvage a tie at the last minute against Napoli. That was nice. Then something happened in Leicester where we couldn't help but score. We just had a 7-0 rout. And I'm not sure if Harry Kane was in this one either, was he? Let's see. Nope. So on the bench, we were able to score 7 goals without one of our best performers. But still, everyone scored in the midfield except for Skip. And then Clement and Lenglet chipped in from the defensive side, which is always nice to see. But ultimately, where we're at, and then another beat Fulham 6-2. So our scoring has gone way up, and I'm unaccustomed to this formation. This isn't something I usually play. So tactically, I don't know what's really happening, to be completely honest. I only chose this tactic because this team had good wingers. And I don't usually play with wingers. I think I mentioned it in the first episode. I usually play with only a central midfield, usually with 2 strikers, 4 central midfielders, and then whatever I can finagle on the back. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. But I will take it. I guess this is the brilliance of Heung-min Son is playing brilliantly. Kulusevski is playing out of his mind. And I guess I'm going to have to buy him, or there will be a riot in the streets if I don't. But it seems we have an agreed price of around 30 million. So after our new transfer budget comes in, before his loan expires, I will exercise that. And so Kulusevski will be in the fold on a more permanent basis if we can agree to a contract, which I'm sure we'll be able to. I will look at the squad planner and see how we can make that fit. That squad planner is a new feature, and it's really kind of cool, where you can see everyone on your team that plays that position, and you can filter out who's on the team, who's not on the team. You can put in people from future transfers in and out. You can put in people from your short list if you think you're going to be able to sign them, where they would fit in. It's really cool, really neat thing. And then you go in your current season, next season, and the season after. So it has a kind of a 3-season look forward of your team. Then you can also do the full squad view, which is kind of like the depth chart, which if you go to squad, depth chart's not there anymore in this version. So you have to go into squad planner and look at full squad view, and then you can kind of see the depth chart at that point. And then it can also be filtered in a bunch of different ways. So maybe we'll look at that in a bit more in depth later. But for now, I can see that Kulusevski is the first choice here at AMR. and then everyone else who can play that position, and you can switch it to how they're. I think you can switch it to. Yeah, you can switch it to their ability and potential, the way your coaching staff sees them. So the squad planner is neat. We'll play around a bit more with that later. But the takeaways for today are we were able to be first seeded in our Champions League. Where's my schedule? First seeded in the Champions League. We play Porto coming up next, which will be an exciting game in the knockout rounds. But that's not until after the World Cup break. So I have a whole lot of simming to do to get through the World Cup. Hopefully, Harry Kane is not, England isn't eliminated because Harry Kane is so tired from playing for Tottenham. Sorry, guys. I really did my best to get him some rest at the end. I swear. So if England loses because of that, it's not my fault. It's not, right? It's not. Well, we shall see. So good luck to England and Harry Kane. Go USA. They probably won't even get out of their group. But we'll see what happens going forward. And further updates as events warrant. Thank you guys for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for the algorithm. And I appreciate it. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.